Kodash. Our honors to the apostles and elders of Grave and Stone. Salam to all the brothers in the Iron Bible preach the word. The Lord, our Lord Yahweh Mashim Yahweh in sincerity and in truth with all honesty. You know, hey, we're in a time right now where, you know, the enemy, you know, is about to make his move, yeah? And saying so, you know, he's going to use underhanded tactics, you know, hitting below the belt to achieve his agenda. You know, because scripture let them know that when them say prophets come out, you know, he said great fear fell upon them. We saw them, man. So he's making moves, basically set us up, you know, so that he can create an excuse to run in and bad us, man. And seeing that we're in that time, you know, brothers should be circumspect, you know what I mean, what's going on in and around them, man, because this devil basically is seeking for an excuse, you know what I mean, or, you know, trying to put things together to create a case against us, man. So you have to be careful, you know, what you get yourself involved in, you know. Give me circumspect.
All right, so this is this is Ephesians 5 verse 11. Right. It says, see that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise.
All right, so it says, see that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise men. Especially when you're among the regular. Yeah, even though the scripture says, whoever brother is supplanted, you know, even in the ministry, you know, you have to watch, you know, carefully who basically not fly too straight, you know what I mean, because you have agents who come in, you know what I mean, and cause brothers to things, you know, in order to get you, you know, in order to get you to do something like Esau can use material, you know, to use against you in the time when they're ready for running, man. You know? This devil is about to play, as we say, some underhanded tactics, do some underhanded things, you know what I mean, like creating certain false flags, you know, and pin the blame on you. That's what's gonna happen, man. And we're gonna be blamed for a lot of things, man. You know? Brother?
So redeeming the time because the days are evil.
Should be redeeming the time because the days are evil, man. So you're supposed to be looking around. That's what the word circumspect means, you know? To look around, man. You know? Make sure you have pay attention to what's going on around you, man. Yeah?
This is 1 Peter 4 and verse 7 says, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch and prayer.
Right, so it's, the end of all things is at hand. As you can see, the war is stirring up. The MOTV is about to be rolled out on the people. So they're at the end, man. And the final prophecies, man. And one of the final prophecies that is what? Jacob's struggle. You know what I mean? And the scripture let them know that, look, you know, the Lord is gonna start the judgment, you know, among the brotherhood first, man. So that's what we should be looking forward for right now.
This is Galatians 2 and verse 4 says, and that because of false virgin unaware brought in who came in privately to spy out our liberty.
Yeah, you have men among these camps, man, basically are agents, man. Straight up agents, you know what I mean, to spy out our liberty and to set up ministry, man. You know? Men, you're gonna find out coming down the line that you have men where they know the truth for years, you know, are actually agents, man. At some point, yeah, What?
which we have in Mashiach, Yahushai,
Right.
that they might bring us into bondage.
Right. That Esau can have an excuse to lock us down, man. You know? Now you have camps out there, you have men out there going to gun range, walking up and down with weapons, coming at camp standing posts with rifles, man. Making it easy for this devil to create his narrative, man, because believe it or not, you know, believe it or not, this man is gonna convince the world of some real bullshit about us, man. Here to the point, here you can't even show your face. Certain faces, you know, without a mob is after you, man. You know what I mean? That's the level of demonization this man is going to bring down on the brotherhood, man. But you have men out there making it easy for Esau to create or to spin his doctrine, man. Hey, you know that this devil, anytime he want to run in for anybody, anytime he run in for anybody, he do a false flag and he make a propaganda demonizing the person, justify himself in order to run in. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to justify himself running on camps, man. And slowly but surely, they've been calling Hebrew Israelites homegrown terrorists, man. And you can remember the New Jersey shooting. That's what it was all about. Esau was all about creating the narrative of you being homegrown terrorists, man, violent extremists. You know, the past couple of years, they've been passing laws, you know what I mean? Having the buzzword homegrown terrorists for the past couple of years, it's now in the minds of the people. Say, oh, you have terrorism that can take place by people from the same country, man. You know what I mean? So Esau been creating this narrative, and now you have this shooting again in New York City. And if you listen carefully, he tried to drag the narrative to racist extremists, man, which be tying all of that with Hebrew Israelites. That's what he's doing, man. But Negroes be out there standing posts, smacking Edomites in the face, having guns standing in the camp, man. Rifles holding posts, man. What the hell? Now Esau gonna have to send out some man just like Hebrew Israelites, you know, shooting a place. They know that all camps get blamed. Because it doesn't matter what camp doing. You know, he's gonna broad brush the whole thing, man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's IUSPPK. It doesn't matter if it's the Sakari. It doesn't matter if it's IUIC. It doesn't matter, man. Esau gonna lump everybody in the same lot. You know what I mean? One brother.
This is 2 Corinthians 6 and verse 3 says, giving no offense in anything,
right,
that the ministry be not blamed.
So giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed. And guess what? Negroes be out there doing shit that the ministry get blamed, man. Oh, when you see them standing on corners with guns. Remember that incident with the Hebrew Israelites out there with the Donald Trump cap thing with the youth them and something? Remember that thing with the viral?
Yeah, American Indian.
The
Yeah.
American Indian thing there?
Yeah. Native American Indian.
Native American.
Washington DC.
Yeah, you remember them things? Yeah. And Esau of all these things, man, collected, man, in order to, you know, in order to justify his move that he's planning to make, man.
I believe in that time, he basically run a test. Either might come to the camp and slice up the video, but the either might jump and try to basically make it look like, say, you know, we're on the street abusing people. Right. So it's the Esau do a test run already. I know them on life test out things.
Church burned down and
Yeah.
Israelite name popping up, you know? Like you can burn on a church, alright. Hey, this man, hey, look man, this man gonna run some false flag, you see man? You wait. You ain't seen nothing yet, man. But niggers basically helping him along.
Right.
Helping him along. Yeah, my script said do that, the ministry aim, get the blame, man. You know, when him run in, make him run in, you know, having no evidence or anything. But you niggers basically want to give him evidence. Easy, you know? Easy to convince. You know, easy to convince the mass that he's a terrorist, man. Based off of your behavior, man. Because all these things that these niggers are doing, not necessarily. Only at a camp standing posted with a rifle, man. Eh? What scripture said that, man? You know, the Lord say, yo, put away that, tell Peter to put away his sword, man.
Done.
And he said, whosoever take up sword shall die by the sword, man. That's what the Lord said. The Lord never instructed to go out of the camp with rifles, man. You know?
This is 2 Corinthians 2, verse 11 says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us,
Right.
for we are not ignorant of his devices.
We're not ignorant of what Esau can do, man. We see what this one do worldwide. You know, whenever time I'm more you know, make a move on anybody or in the country, he set the stage with a narrative to demonize the person we might go against. You know what I mean? And when him done, everybody's on inside, man. Look at what's going on over there in Ukraine right now, man. The Western media create this narrative that everybody believes that, you know, the main aggressor is Russia. You know what I mean? And people believe that. You know, people sincerely believe that the main aggressor is Russia. You know, because of the Western media portray. And when I'm ready for the same, with the Israelites, man, I'm tell them, man, you know, people gonna believe, man. A lot of people, and I say it, people gonna want to believe that because from first, you know, the people never like see we out here, man. You know, they never welcome us with open arms. Once you got hear things now, both way. You know? So devil lies. Yeah? Imagine.
That's what we get public by Fox, by CNN, and all different news media.
Take the worst part of the videos them and splice them up. Put them together, man. Yeah?
Revelation 2 and verse 10 says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that he may be tried, and he shall have tribulation 10 days.
Right, so hey, you better know that this time is coming, man. All these men out there doing all type of careless things. You know what I mean? When this devil run in, you know, you better know that you have to go suffer them things here, man.
I remember.
Because this is what you're gonna boil down to, yeah?
You must say in Psalm 64, scripture actually says that you must accomplish a diligent search. Search out iniquity. Them search out all the iniquity that him can push. And him narrative for the forefront, man. Yeah.
Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Right. The things really get serious, man. To the point where men in this truth is gonna die, man. Yeah? Esau not joking, man. No, he's out there calling you a violent extremist, man. You know what I mean? You get that argument in, then I'm gonna straighten that argument. I'm gonna use different activities, you know, draw back to certain things. You know, certain things will take place at the camps, you know. Basically pull that narrative. convincingly. Not the media. Can't do anything you want to do with it.
John 8:44. Ye are of your father, devil,
Right.
and the lust of your father you will do.
Right.
He was a murderer from the beginning,
Right.
and abode not in the truth.
Right. So this devil is a murderer from the beginning. You know? And he's not abiding in the truth, man. And you see, and this was talking about the Lord, what he was talking about to them wicked ass scribes and Pharisees, man. That's what the Lord was talking to. And just the same way today, you have Negroes who basically working, you know, working for this devil to set brothers up. You have James out there working with the devil to set brothers up, man. So this devil is them father, man. Actually going into camps, man. You have Negroes going into camps to set up a camp, man. Being an agent, man. Alright.
Because there is no truth in him.
God.
When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own,
Right.
for he is a liar and the father of it.
He is the father of lies, man. He almost the whole entire life is basically a psyop, man. You know what I mean? Bunch of lies, I live in a bunch of lies, man. This man tells so much lie, hard people think about some of them, man. He lie about situations concerning the planet, outer space, people on the planet. This man lie about everything, man. Yeah? A very small percentage of what we know is the truth, man. And this man is a blasted liar. Father of lies. The lies are accuser. So accuse people, Lord, man, give it a priest for that.
Revelation 12:10. The earth a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God,
Right.
and the power of your accuser of thy brethren is cast down.
Right, so this man, hey, this is his father, hurrah. This is his father, hurrah. You know? And the Lord is going to cast him down, but guess what? He's the accuser of thy brethren. You know, the so-called white man. Esau, according to the scriptures, man. Man like vocabulary like said Esau is no more. But Esau out here kicking. It's the same way. Yeah?
He's accused before our God day and night.
Right, so he's out here accusing us before the Lord day and night, man. And he's going to set up more scenarios to accuse us of. You know? Even putting the bottle to your mouth. So brothers, be watching whosoever you associate with me and see them and try to drive you in a situation where it's illegal, man. You know what I mean? Get into some deep shit. I have someone going to do some illegal activities. And you see it? You get to see it, that. Be among these niggas, man. You know what I mean? Stay far from the niggas, them, man. Yeah? And then get you in shit, man. You want me? Esau can set them up to get in a shit. Yeah?
Jude 1:4. There are certain men crept in unaware, who were before of all ordained to this condemnation.
Right.
And godly men turning the grace of our God into lasciviousness.
Lasciviousness.
Yeah, God.
Doing it for the money, man.
God. And the nine, the old Lord God, and
You know
our
what I mean?
Lord.
Come in pretending that and believing in that truth, but them don't really believe in that truth. You want to come, settle, collect, and go about the business, man. But Lord of a sauce for all of you, man. All you monkey camps are agents, Lord have something for you, man. You can't come this close You know? The light, only not to make use of it, man. Yeah? Lord of a sauce here. For the peace of God.
This is Psalm 50, start at verse 19. Say, don't give us thy mouth evil, and thy tongue breath deceit.
The peace of it.
Don't sit and speak it against thy brother,
Jacob.
thou slanderest thy own mother's son.
Satan, man. Shut down. You know?
Hey, look on the narrative where I push. He said this man, he had 62, then went on a train, he threw a smoke bomb, then fired 33 rounds, nobody get killed, a few people get injured, you fire 33 rounds on a loaded train.
10 people injured.
Yeah. And nobody get it. And you must know, you hear the news, it's a miracle that nobody was killed. See? So it's all a setup. Yeah. And then basically I say the man basically push black supremacy on social media and say black Jesus come and kill whiteys.
I realize some porn lies them, man.
Porn lies.
And people gonna believe them.
Yeah. Verse 21 said, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence.
Right.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself,
right.
But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
That's what the Lord doing. The Lord setting us up in order, man. He's been accusing us, been slandering us, but the Lord setting us up in front of his eyes, man. And then he's gonna get real mad, trying to do some bullshit, man. The Lord will cut him off altogether. Come off the earth, man. But really get down with the bullshit, man. You know what I mean? Very angry, man. Come out, very angry, man. Come out, swinging, man. This devil is going to do. He's coming out swinging. You know what I mean? Give me that pop. Anyways, you niggas feel like Esau's gonna take this thing lying down. It's not gonna take it lying down, man. Why do you think you're making preparations to basically demonize so that he can make a move on you? You know if we're gonna do it sooner or later, man. And guess what? It's not optional for him. You know? If I at least have to try something, you know, I'm faith to seal, but if I try something, you know, you can't just lie down and take it like that. I'm going fighting, man. He's going on fighting. Well,
Isaiah 59 and verse 19 said, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun.
God.
When the enemy shall rush, when the enemy shall come in like a flood,
Right.
the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
And he's going to come in like a flood, man. Man, come real hard, man. Yeah?
This is 2nd Esdras 16. Let's start at verse 68. Alright? And it reads, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you,
Right.
and they shall take away certain of you and feed you being idle.
And this is what it's coming down to, man. But he's creating narrative first. Just like how he created narrative of weapon of mass destruction for Iraq. That's how he created narrative for Gaddafi, dictatorship, you know, Syrian leader, bombing people with gas, you know. The same strategy we used for the past years, you know, setting up people, justify himself, running on them. It's the same thing he's gonna do for running on you people, man. Running on Jake. You know what I mean? So like it's an innocent running him and running it. Yeah? Ask put himself on place like I'm the victim, I'm gonna do what I'm do.
Yeah.
For the greater good.
You know one of the narrative where them that push even for Fox News.
Yeah.
I think Tucker Carlson basically I talk about they've been talking about white supremacists all the while. Yeah, that them are saying. So white supremacists doing this and white supremacists doing that. See? And look where it's going now. See? From BML, what BLM? Black Lives Matter? Yes, the whole Black Lives Matter come out. Yeah, they might use it as the narrative, man.
Man, kill on the white supremacy, man. Native American and the white supremacy. What the hell am I talking about?
Yeah.
Them kill people by the thousands, man. And what about a shooting when not even kill one individual?
One individual.
When you wiping out tribes, man. You know what I mean? Almost extinct. Tribes, man. You don't have no moral high ground to speak about anything pertaining to that, man.
Esau is wicked, man.
White supremacy, since slavery in America, what white supremacy did, man, there's nothing pale in comparison. You know what I mean? This one of a nerve to say, oh yeah, black supremacy. What the hell black supremacy ever done compared to what white supremacy do? What kind of comparison is going to make?
Hey, look how people and people try to unite, to build their own society with Black Wall Street. What them do? What them do to Black Wall Street? I know them talk. Eh? Yeah. Be a murder. Look on Rosewood. I saw the place name? Rosewood? The whole Rosewood saga. Yeah. I don't remember all of them stuff, man.
With things offered unto idols, and they that consent unto them shall be had in reproach and trodden under foot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
They're gonna come against our people, man.
Gone.
Full force, man.
Mainly the prophets out here.
Yeah, remember that?
They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Right. Won't be like madmen, sparing none. You know? Hey, you know, so we're working in the same building. We got a barbecue in it. You know? You ain't no friends to the white man in the time of trouble, man.
Psalms 2 verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a plain king?
Right.
The kings of the earth set themselves and the ruler take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bonds asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens.
Hey, because these nations don't want the Lord, Yahweh Shemir Shai, to reign over them. You know what I mean? But hey, them going to the hands of a cruel one, you know, because, you know, it's better that the Lord Yahweh Shai did rule the planet. You know, they wouldn't have to do whatever they know. I try to America because America being unfair. You know, and India basically lash out. You know what I mean? They wouldn't have to lash out if it was the Lord, man. Everything would have run smooth. You know, you have this devil to deal with. Oh, you have this devil to deal with, man. You go on?
The Lord shall have them in derision.
Well, the Lord is going to put you all in derision, man.
Then shall he speak them in his wrath and vex them in his sore displeasure.
God.
Jeremiah 5, 6. So among my people are fallen death.
God.
They lay in as he that had set it snares.
But that's what these agents basically are doing now. You know? trying to set up their brothers, you know, to be caught by the so-called white man. What more wicked and Negro you want than this? Yeah?
They say traps, they catch men.
Right.
As a cage full of birds, so are the houses full of sea.
And the majority of the time, the leaders of Israel, the leaders among our people, oftentimes they are the biggest sellouts. You know, like the politicians and all that. Oftentimes they're the biggest sellouts, man. Right now, the politicians in Jamaica are the sellouts, man. Biggest sellout ever, man. They come like some Chinese store, you know, or the Indian man store, wholesale. I'm a shopkeeper, man. Sell the goods cheap, especially big goods. Real shopkeeper.
Therefore, they are become great and waxing rich.
Yeah, man. So, you know, they make big house catch off a hillside. They're going to take away on the agenda 2030. Yeah?
Wisdom of Solomon 2 and verse 17. Let us see if his words be true,
God.
and let us prove
Hey,
what
Esau's
shall
going to try to
happen.
prove us now, man. Esau's going to try to prove us now if all of that talk say, if we have a savior, you come save you. We're going to prove if there is a God who will come save you. You know? So torturing and all manner of wickedness when can do to you are coming or in the funny way, man.
As a man, proud, you know.
Yeah, man.
Proud.
And what shall be happen in the end of him?
God.
For if the just man be the son of Jehovah Shemeshai power,
God.
he will help him and deliver him.
That's what it's going to say. If you've got the real, like male, you know, you know, I'll try to prove the Lord Jehovah Shemeshai. Yeah?
From the hand of his
Basically tempting the Lord, man. Because that's what it is, doing, tempting the Lord. So, the scripture say,
That is
thou
not
shalt
mock.
not tempt the Lord.
That God.
Thy God. The Lord Jehovah say that, man.
God is not mock.
The devil come up to him. Yeah. Yeah? What about that?
from the hand of his enemies. Let us examine him with spitefulness and torture, that we may prove him, that we may know his meekness.
Right, so you're gonna get waterboard. You're gonna get all man. Watch a movie there. Them name. You look at daughter, man. What name? Jamie Foxx. Name. Man spread out all the torture equipment in front time. Project Core. And think of it as a... What name? Come on. Unbreakable.
Unbreakable.
No, we don't give a fuck.
No, man, all right. I want to break up on Christmas. And the Jim Fox will be the Lord.
No, man, I'm moving.
With Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, Samuel Jackson, yeah. They use him dart as a weapon
Yeah, they have a
against him. You know?
Put off from
Touch your daughter and you watch. They break you. When you bomb them. He still some methods we can use, man. Trust me, man. A lot of them are with you that day, man.
Put off the weak nature.
Yeah.
That we may know his meekness and prove his patience. Let us condemn him with a shameful death.
What?
With a shameful death. For by his word, for by his own saying, he shall be respected.
God. So,
Such things like
yeah?
such things they did imagine
and were deceived, for their own wickedness had blinded them.
Right. I don't expect him to have mercy because I'm convinced on this way where I'm going. There's no empathy. This devil. You know? You people are gonna learn very soon that this devil don't have any form of empathy. Don't care about the young, don't care about the old. You know what I mean? And he's gonna show his true color very soon.
Can.
Yeah? This collateral damage, man. That's all you used to him.
And this is Psalms 124. Psalms 124 and verse 1 says, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, no may Israel say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side when men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quickly when their wrath was kindled against us.
Right, so the Lord is going to disappoint him, man. The Lord is going to show forth his strength, you know, that the world never see. For millennia, man. As them say, oh, the Lord hide him face. That's what I'm saying. You know? This is a God that come out to come help them people from when. If they never help them asleep, or they never help them now. That's not what he's going to say. Yeah? But hey, must only be disappointed.
Back in glory.
Yeah? Lord is going to, as the app say, oh, right, Lord is going to renew back to glory. Name of a nice and God again. You know? But,
then the waters had overwhelmed us, the stream had gone over our soul.
gone.
Then the broad waters had gone over our soul.
Gone.
Blessed be the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, who had not given us as a prey to their teeth.
Gone.
Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fallers.
Gone.
The snare is broken and we are escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord,
Gone.
who made heaven and earth.
Gone. That is end all be all, man. That's prophecy, man. Let's see who you saw upset that prophecy. Good, so. So when I was the colonel about Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakah could dash to be honest to the apostles and elders of Gravenstone. Shalom to my brothers, them keep pushing this truth in sincerity, shalom.